Obviously not the day you were looking for, but how are you feeling right now?
Yeah, it was rough. Feeling better now. Just like I think I froze out there. Like I don't really remember where I went backwards. I think I was slowing down at 20, but I think like 15 people passed me in the last 3 miles. So yeah, I just like couldn't move my body.
Yeah. Do you know when were you feeling okay the first half, or do you know where you started feeling really cold?
I had a raincoat on and I felt pretty good and like dry for like 40 minutes probably, and then around 12 my teeth started chattering and I was like, oh no, like I'm getting too cold, but I thought it was because we were running so slow, so I was like, just hang in there. When they pick up the pace, which will be soon, like you'll feel better. And then Des made her move around 15, I think, and I was like, go with Des, like she's gonna catch the girl in front and that's who's gonna win, whoever's with Des. So I tried to go and I was like, oh, she's moving, like she must be running like a 5-minute mile because my legs are burning, but like I think I was shutting down already, and from there I felt like I was running so slow, like I just couldn't move.
Yeah. Do you remember what it was like crossing the finish line, trying to get warm after that stuff? I mean, how was your body feeling? How long did it take to get back to normal?
It took I don't know, like half an hour. Like they made us take all our clothes off and put warm clothes on, and then I went upstairs and like took a shower and stuff, and it took a while. So yeah, I didn't know if I bonked or what happened. Like I felt like everything, like I couldn't really like see or like think at the end, and I was like, this must be bonking, I don't know. And then I think it was the cold, so I think I just had hypothermia basically.
Was this the worst conditions you've ever raced in?
No, but I just think it was so long to be out there. Like I've raced like a 5K and something like this, but this is 3 hours actually, so it was just too long for me to be out there, I think. And yeah, I don't know, I guess we should have worn maybe like more clothes. Like we thought we were wearing a lot already, and it just didn't work.
I mean, it didn't seem like almost none of the elite women. Des, like if you look at the top 10, it's Des, and then after that, most of the other people, elites, just didn't seem to figure it out. You know?
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird day. I think a lot of people dropped out, I'm guessing, which I didn't want to do. I just wanted to finish. By the end, I was like, I want to finish my first Boston Marathon. Like that's like the only goal I have left right now. Just cross the finish line. So yeah.
I mean, is it disappointing though? Talking to Ray and talking to you, it seemed like you guys had a great build up, you were ready to go, and then you get this sort of conditions and it's like everything you worked for, you can't really control this, and it just goes up in smoke. You know?
Yeah, like I felt like we were really prepared for a fast day, and when I chose Boston, Ray was like, you can train, like he's run it, he's watched it for years and years, and he's like, you could sign up for this race now and get in the shape of your life, and it could be awful weather. And I was like, I know, like I'll sign up for that, like I just want to compete and it'll be fine. And then that's what I thought. Then the few days before, I was like, all you can do is compete, drop the watch. I didn't look at any splits. I just was like, whoever makes the move at the right time, go with it. And yeah, the weather got me though. I was hoping I would get an advantage from it if I prepared right, but it didn't work. I
know you wanted to win, but there was an American victory today. How do you feel about the win for Des? I
feel so happy about that. I just think like she's run Boston 6 or 7 times.
6 times.
And, like she's in 2011. I don't know if that was her first time or her second time, but she came so close. I just feel like this is like full circle. Like it took a really long time, but like she did it, and I was saying earlier, she paid her dues here, like, and she knows the course, and it was just her day. It was funny because I don't think she had an ideal build-up. Like I think it was just today was her day. Like just the stars aligned. So I'm so happy for that. I like when she made the move, I kind of knew she'd be the one because I think only 3 other women were ahead of me along with Des, and I kind of had a feeling they would fade or drop out. So yeah, I had a good feeling about it, and I asked at the finish, and I was pumped.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, she earned it, more than earned it.
Does this change your thoughts about the marathon at all?
No, I know when you sign up to be a marathoner, you're gonna have one of these days. It sucks because it's a lot of work and it's half your year, and you lose a lot of money, and you get, you gave up races in the build-up, but like that's part of it. It's just an epic event like that. So yeah, I'm hoping this is my one bad one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ray mentioned that you'd had some tooth pain. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I don't know if that affected me. Like, we were running so slow, but I got an infected tooth on Thursday, and I needed a root canal, but I waited too long. We were gonna try and do it like Friday or Saturday to get it out of the way.
Before the race?
Yeah, just because it's like really sore, but I'll get it tomorrow. I don't think, it didn't hurt while I was running, it just hurt like all day.
So you had to run the marathon in this condition, so you have to get a root canal tomorrow? That's what you're telling us?
Yeah, this week sucks so bad. This is the worst week.
Yeah,
Did that affect like what kind of foods you could eat and your caloric intake at all?
I tried to make sure I was eating enough. That's why, like, I was confused when I thought I was bonking, because I was like, I did a good job, like I forced everything down I was supposed to, and I didn't skip any bottles. I saw girls were skipping bottles out there, but I think it was hypothermia a little bit, or what, I don't know the technical terms. I was freezing.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, what is that feeling like when you're done with the race, but how does your body feel?
I'm okay now.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll recover quicker from it because I ran so slow. Like, my body kind of didn't let me dig. So, yeah, hopefully I'll know more tomorrow. I'm still really sore because it's Boston, but yeah.
So what is going to happen with your tooth? Will that take you out of training at all, or?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm on a break for this week anyway, but I think you can run the next day if you want to. I don't really know. I've never had one before.
Had you guys planned out what's next after this?
I want to do a fall marathon and just probably a few road races in the summer. I mean, maybe I'll bounce back in time to do USAs on the track now because it was so slow, but not sure. Fall marathon for sure.
That's good. It hasn't scared you away from the marathon.
No, I mean, I don't want to do that again. If the conditions are like that again, I might be scared, but...
This is once in a lifetime.
Yeah, I don't think this has ever happened in the history of the Boston Marathon, has it?
Yeah, well,
think with this,
as far as what everyone's been
yeah.
saying, yeah.
So,
What's your biggest takeaway from today?
don't underestimate the weather, although we didn't, but I don't know, actually. It was just a bad week. Things were really smooth and then they kind of fell apart. I'm actually kind of happy I finished. I was like, just don't drop out. So
it was impressive. There were a lot of DNFs in both men's and women's elite fields. So
There was like 23 people total.
Yeah, and like I said, American win is what we wanted today, so it's a plus.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Thanks, Molly.
Thanks for the time.